Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video, and I wanted to kind of make a continuing video of when I was saying about that, cosmic book that, a group posted on their Facebook page on who would win, who would we choose in a popularity contest, who would we choose between, Wonder Woman and Captain Marvel, and I chose who would I personally pick in terms of which character I liked more if we're talking about the MCU, Captain Marvel, DCEU, Wonder Woman. I said I would choose Wonder Woman. So, and pretty much because of character development was better, and Wonder Woman, even though she is an alien technically, she is more relatable in my opinion than Captain Marvel. Not saying that Captain Marvel isn't relatable in any way, it's just Wonder Woman is even more if we're focusing on the MCU and the DCEU. And because Wonder Woman, we like Captain Marvel and Wonder Woman both had struggles. One struggle with Captain Marvel is, and the actress, is kind of cockiness, arrogance, which doesn't really go away really. With Wonder Woman, she did with part of in the Wonder Woman movie. We did see Wonder Woman kind of cocky, but after experiencing her experience in the Wonder Woman movie, we we saw her more humble. And yeah, she might have been a bit more humble in like Batman vs Superman, was technically Gal Gadot's first movie of Wonder Woman, but we got to see Wonder Woman when she was kind of a bit more cocky-ish than she was that we got introduced to in Batman vs Superman, potentially. And even in Wonder Woman, even like I could I could see more of a character development than Captain Marvel. But in this case, we're gonna talk about who do I personally think will win in a fist fight between Captain Marvel and Wonder Woman. Even though Wonder Woman is my favorite member of the Justice League, I will have to go with Captain Marvel because she is OP as heck. She's legitimately is. Thing is, she Captain Marvel got her powers from getting a blood transfusion, pretty much, from an alien source. Wonder Woman, she's part god. She is the daughter of Zeus, brother of Ares. She normally I would say, hey, yeah, it'd be like a 50-50, like if Captain America and Iron Man were to fight against each other, which they have a few times in the MCU. I would say it would be kind of like 50-50 for me because both has strengths where the other has weaknesses, and so it would depend on the scenario if we were just talking about Iron Man and Captain America. But if since we're talking about Captain Marvel and Wonder Woman, yes, here's the thing. Like I said, she's OP as hell. Like, taking Captain Marvel out for a second, in Avengers Endgame, and this is spoilers if you have not watched Avengers Endgame, so if if you don't want any spoilers, this is a good time to get out of my video until you watch Endgame. That said, you've been warned. So, in Endgame, I've always said that before I get into my point, the Captain Marvel movie did not add anything to her character in Endgame. It didn't add anything to Endgame in general, because especially since Captain Marvel was only in there for like 15 minutes. First scene she was saying she saved Nebula and Tony Stark, brought them to Earth. Next time we see her, outside of having a council, like in a holographic, where she said, "Well, I'm not on Earth because there are other worlds that needs me with the whole Thanos threat." The next time we see her, pretty much, was she literally comes down from the sky, doing the whole Superman flight thing, pretty much punching one of Thanos' ships down. No sweat. Where the other, like when it comes to Wonder Woman, she might be in, I guess you can count Wonder Woman as a demigod, or she might be a half god, but we will still see Wonder Woman struggle somewhat to a certain degree, taking down that same spaceship that we saw Captain Marvel do in Endgame. And before Endgame, there was rumors that Captain Marvel was going to take down Thanos because she is OP as hell. And to be honest, I believed it. I should say I believed it, but I was in a sense where if these rumors are true, I wouldn't be surprised because in Captain Marvel, she does seem OP as hell. Like there's sort of been like you can use this argument with like Batman and potentially Superman and stuff like that, but there's been like a few instances where Captain Marvel should have died, but she didn't. And yes, I'm going to counter that. And if you guys say, well, it's because she's a woman or blur. Superman! Batman versus Superman. Point blank. Because Superman literally gets killed in the final fight of Batman vs. Superman. And then, he got brought back in Justice League, but still. So, and I'm thankful that Captain Marvel did not kill Thanos, because, in my opinion, having someone else to do it was better than Captain Marvel, because that would have made the ending to Endgame like, are you serious? So these rumors are actually true. Captain Marvel is a Mary Sue. She is OP as hell. But I do what they did to her was when she actually fought Thanos 1-on-1. He first they had him like headbutt Captain Marvel, and she's like, now what? That proved that she was still kind of OP compared to the other Avengers, because if it was like to the other Avengers, they would have been knocked out at the very least if they were lucky. For me, I would probably get killed, but then Thanos did this neat trick with the Infinity Gauntlet that made Captain Marvel temporarily unconscious. So, that kind of proves that she has some limits to her abilities. That does not take away from the fact that she is OP. Wonder Woman, like I said, she would have some difficulty taking down that one ship that I'm referencing that Captain Marvel did in Endgame. If Thanos headbutt Captain Marvel like he did with if Thanos headbutt Wonder Woman just like how he did with Captain Marvel, she would have, at least, if not knocked out, then she would have been like forced to go to the floor. Because even though Wonder Woman is my favorite Justice League member, she is not OP. There's more, if you get what I mean, she's not OP like Captain Marvel. And so, so my overall point is who will win if they win as a fist fight. Because I'm kind of been using like one main example, and that's Endgame, to back my play up with Captain Marvel being OP. I still have to go with Captain Marvel because Wonder Woman can tie Captain Marvel up with the lasso of truth. She can try to stab Captain Marvel, but who says that if... Ooh, be right back. But who says that anything, because I'm going to use this Legend of Zelda sword to be my guide example. Who says if Wonder Woman just stabbed Captain Marvel with her sword? What does that... What makes you think that by trying to stab Captain Marvel with a sword, that won't break? Or just pretty much do this? Because it's not going through me, granted that this is styrofoam, but it will have the same, probably have the same effect that has on me on Captain Marvel. If Wonder Woman did the same thing, just stab. Now I'm not saying that Captain Marvel is indestructible. I'm just saying the chances of this actually piercing through Captain Marvel's body will be slim. So Wonder Woman's chances of beating Captain Marvel is there, but it's not really high. Captain Marvel's chances of beating Wonder Woman, my favorite member of the Justice League, is extremely slim. It's extremely slim. Yeah, see, Captain Marvel might have those photons things, and Wonder Woman might have the lassos of truth, a shield, a sword, but to be honest, I know I haven't made my argument very strong in this video, potentially not as strong as I did in my last one, but I literally think at least the MCU version of Captain Marvel would beat Wonder Woman. That's my opinion. What's your guys' opinion? Who would win in a fist fight between Captain Marvel and Wonder Woman? Leave a comment below, because I actually do want to know what your guys' thoughts are. I mean, like I said, if we're going... I'm sorry. Who do you guys think will win? The MCU version Captain Marvel or the DCEU version Wonder Woman? Being kind of specific, but yeah. By the way, if you guys, if any of you channels do superhero showdowns, where you guys pit two heroes or villains from different companies together, are wondering any ideas, I would actually like to see Captain Marvel, the MCU, fighting Wonder Woman. One where one will win and then an alternative ending where the other one will win. I mean, that would be a pretty interesting thing to visually see. I don't know. But anyways, what do you guys think? Legitimately, I want to know. The DCEU Wonder Woman versus the MCU Marvel, the MCU Captain Marvel. Who will win? Leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys soon. And have a nice day.